Our weed of the week is field bindweed. It's also known as creeping Jenny in our part of the country, or some other names that we can't say on TV because it's been a major problem all across our region and probably yours for many, many years.
Well, it's a very difficult to control broadleaf because right away when it starts growing, it vines out and it moves across the ground and has multiple growing points. And no matter which product you choose to spray on field bindweed, you've got to kill every one of those growing points. Then you have to get down into the roots and kill all through the roots too. So it's really difficult to get enough herbicide onto this weed and to get it to move through all the plant before the plant can break it down.
Well, let's talk about weed control then. In corn, there's not a lot you can do pre-emerge. Balance Pro is going to help out in states where it's labeled, but otherwise you're left with post-emerge options. The good thing in corn is there are a lot of things that will at least knock it down. With Roundup, it takes a very high rate to permanently kill it, and you can't use that higher rate in corn. You can only use 1.5 quart of 4-pound Roundup in most of the corns out there. So what you'd have to do is throw in some Status or Clarity, Distinct, something like that. That would be my #1 choice. Add that to your Roundup.
Okay, in soybeans, unless you have Roundup Ready soybeans, you don't have much chance at all because you could spray one of those burner products like a Flex Star or a Cobra, and they may put a little bit of burn on this weed, but they will not kill field bindweed. So you need to have Roundup. You need to spray in crop at the full 2-quart rate, the highest maximum one-time rate you can use in crop, and good luck even with that, because if you wait for this weed and it gets a little bit bigger, it's almost impossible to kill.
In small grain, it's not that difficult because a lot of people are adding 2,4-D or a very, very low rate of dicamba. Even like the new Husky will burn it back a little bit. A lot of products will kind of nick it up, and then the wheat takes over. The wheat has such good crop canopy. We don't worry about field bindweed that much when it comes to small grains. It's much more of a problem in corn and soybeans.
And if you do have field bindweed in your lawns or in your farmyard, it's going to take 3 shots of 2,4-D throughout the year for probably 2 or 3 years to get field bindweed under control.
Well, that's it for our Weed of the Week, but stay tuned. There's more Ag PhD to come right after this.